What's going on, guys? This is Luke with Retro Tech Rewind, or Central Pennsylvania Reviews. Today we're going to be doing a very easy mod, and that's going to be to this guy here, the original Nintendo Entertainment System. And we're going to be installing a blinking light win, which is this little guy right here. It consists of a injection molded plastic tray and a new cartridge connector. So basically this turns your front loader into a top loader of sorts, because you don't have to press the cartridge down anymore. You just insert the game and off you go. So this whole kit itself comes with this tray, as you see. See, it's pretty robust. This is, the company that makes this is ArcadeWorks. They also make the Omega Entertainment Machine, which is a consoleized Neo Geo MVS arcade board. But they also make this. And then here's the circuit board itself with the connectors. You can see there's a region chip here. Well, it's a little microcontroller that has the... I forget what it has on there, but basically it can cycle between the different regions, so your Nintendo is now region free. So you just power cycle through and it cycles through the different regions. So this is an incredibly easy mod. And all you're going to need to do is take all the screws out of your Nintendo Entertainment System. I already went ahead and did that. So I'm going to take that lid off. And you got to take this metal cover off. Set that back there. Set this back here as well. And you want to take the screws out just enough to get the metal cover off, and then the actual tray here as well. So what we're going to do is there's going to be 2 screws on either side, and the screws that are on, let me see if I can get it in the light right here. The screws here and here are actually slightly longer, and they're a silver color. So those need to be put back in the same place. So we're going to take that out entirely. We're going to take this guy out entirely. As you can see. Forgot 2 of the screws here. Let's go ahead and pop those out real quick, and you'll notice there's a lot of stuff going on in here. That's because I've done quite a few modifications to this particular console. This is for the expanded Famicom audio, or Famicom Disk System audio rather. Get those out. I've also done a few other mods, including the adjustable stereo audio out, and then just put the jacks on the back here as well, so that way all the wires come out the back instead of jutting out from the side. So anyway, pop this guy out, and you can more or less throw these away if you really wanted to. I'm going to save them just in case I need them for another NES that needs to be repaired. But then you go ahead and you'll see that it's actually labeled this side up. So this part goes onto the actual circuit board. And we want to orient it so that way this little part's in the back here. Let's set that there for now. And then you just kind of want to slide this in like that, so that way you see it kind of sits in there. And let me see if I can turn it so you can kind of see what I'm doing. There's no real way of showing you. But basically I'm going to slide this onto the edge connector right here. Now you might want to go ahead and clean that if you already have this apart. I've already taken the liberty of doing that myself. So you can go ahead and pop that on there. Easy enough. And sliding this on top, and that's essentially it. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the screws back in here real quick, and we're gonna test it out. One correction I actually will make is, didn't realize this, but you actually don't need those longer silver screws. This completely eliminates the need for that, and it just screws right into the board itself. So you'll have 2 extra long silver screws when you're done. thing to note, this does actually come with 2 little stickers. It says keep calm and don't press down. I guess you can put that on the inside lip of the flap here. And then another of the actual logo for the product, the blinking light win. Pretty neat. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with them myself, but... So, I'm going to set this in here. We're going to try a couple different cartridges, or types of cartridges, to make sure that this all does in fact work. And I'm going to go ahead and try the next one, which is this repro of Nintendo World Championships. Pretty cool. Very, very, very cheap, considering, well, much more cheap, considering how much the originals go for. There you go. Now you actually need a controller in controller port 2 to start this. I only have the one controller in, but it does in fact work, and first try I might add. There's another game, Vice Project Doom. This is an original one. I haven't actually cleaned this. I just purchased it. I just bought this and haven't had a chance to clean the game yet, so let's see how it handles actual dirty games. Oh, we got a little bit of graphical glitch there, but that's probably just because the game itself is dirty. Yeah, it's probably just the game being dirty. Well, we know that like the original connectors, this doesn't exactly handle very, very dirty games very well, but that's to be expected. Take that out and clean it. Now this one is a repro cart of the Mr. Gimmick game, or just called Gimmick in Japan, for the Famicom, and it has the extra sound chip on it, so you get that extra sound channel that you would only normally get on the Famicom, which is pretty cool. And then last we're going to try another one that's another repro kart game. This is Metroid, but it has the actual save feature and a map enabled. It's a ROM hack, I guess if you can call it that. It's a ROM hack, and it has a pretty cool label. It's got the, I think it's European label on it for like the European advertisements for the game. So let's see how it handles those types of boards. And it's working just fine. You can see it actually has 3 save files, kind of like Zelda did. And you see if you pause it, it's kind of bright, but you get a little map there, which is pretty neat. So, go ahead and pull the camera out again here. So as you can see with the lid back on, when you open this up, it just looks like a normal tray. I mean, you can't really tell the difference at all. Games just slide right in. And you click in. It's not too tight, but it's definitely tighter than you would expect. So, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but there you go. So that concludes it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this short little segment on a very easy mod. I'm going to go ahead and put this whole thing back together. If you like what we do here, I encourage you to subscribe and like this video. Keep watching, and until next time, bye-bye.